Welcome back to your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit. Today, we're diving into the current conundrum facing General Motors and their electric vehicle sales. With sales targets falling short and dealerships hesitant to push electric cars, GM finds itself in a precarious position. Mary Barra and the team have a storied history of eyebrow-raising decisions, but this situation takes the cake. GM's EV revolution is encountering major roadblocks, and here are 8 clear indicators. Indicator number 8. Supply chain woes, chip shortages, and material costs. General Motors is facing severe supply chain issues impacting its EV production and sales. A major problem is the global semiconductor shortage, crucial for electronic systems in EVs, which began during the COVID-19 pandemic and is expected to persist into 2024. This shortage has forced GM to prioritize high-margin vehicles over affordable mass-market EVs, reducing consumer options and increasing wait times. Additionally, rising costs of raw materials like lithium, cobalt, and nickel for EV batteries have led to higher vehicle prices, deterring budget-conscious buyers. GM is exploring alternative supply chain strategies and securing long-term contracts, but these measures take time, and the company's EV ambitions remain hampered by these ongoing challenges. Indicator number 7. Dealer reluctance to sell EVs. GM, like other automakers producing electric cars, faces significant challenges with its dealer network. Most dealers are unhappy selling EVs due to tougher sales conditions amidst a market slowdown and Tesla's pricing competition. The general lack of consumer interest also reduces profit margins for dealers. Moreover, dealers resent the additional effort required to persuade customers to switch to EVs, with no increase in sales commissions. On top of this, meeting EV sales requirements demands substantial financial investments, deterring dealers in uncertain economic times. For instance, Buick lost half its dealers when mandating EV sales, highlighting dealer resistance to adopting electric vehicle sales mandates. Indicator number 6. A return to hybrids. GM initially pursued advanced hybrid technology, but shifted focus to full electrification, a move now seen as premature. The transition to EVs is proving slow and challenging, with customers dissatisfied due to issues with range, battery technology, performance, and high costs. Most buyers prefer hybrids, which are cheaper, more reliable, and practical, resulting in a 70% annual growth in hybrid sales. Companies like Toyota profit from their hybrid persistence, and GM now seeks to offset EV losses by reintroducing hybrids. Mary Barra announced plans to bring hybrid versions of existing models, such as the Chevy Equinox, to North America, aiming to compete with the Toyota RAV4 and Hyundai Tucson PHEV in the hybrid market. Before we delve deeper, do us a favor and smash that like and subscribe button. This helps us reach more auto enthusiasts just like you. Now let's shift gears and steer towards our next point. Indicator number 5. The Ultium battery struggles. GM placed high hopes on its Ultium battery technology, showcasing advanced architecture, impressive capacity, and fast charging rates. Initially promising, real-world use quickly revealed major issues. Renowned magazines like Edmunds and Inside EVs experienced numerous problems with the new Chevy Blazer EV, including over 20 diagnostic errors within 2 months and extensive repairs. Software glitches, particularly with the infotainment system, and failed charging attempts became common complaints. Owners of Cadillac Lyriq and GMC Hummer also reported issues, indicating widespread problems with Ultium technology. GM's software team has made numerous updates to improve functionality, but this has often resulted in the removal of features like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. GM claimed these changes were unnecessary, asserting their in-house system was superior. Indicator number 4. Miles away from mainstream acceptance. GM's EV strategy can be described as a mess. In chasing early adopters, GM neglected its mainstream customers by focusing on premium EVs for higher profits. The Chevy Bolt EV didn't get a successor, and instead, the company delved into the premium market with traditionally economy segment badges. This strategy showcased management's incompetence, leaving no potential mass seller in sight. The Bolt is gone, and its return will take years. GM only recently grasped the scale of this misstep, and it will take even longer for Chevy and other GM brands to rebuild a sustainable business model. A premium-priced Chevrolet or a six-figure Cadillac EV lineup is sheer madness. Indicator number 3, production targets in jeopardy. GM led the electric revolution among legacy automakers, banking heavily on Ultium battery tech and electrification's success with ambitious targets. Initially 1 million EVs and later 400,000 by 2025. These projections proved unfounded amid a cooling market, dimming hopes for rapid EV adoption. The Chevrolet Bolt's discontinuation further complicated matters, as GM now solely relies on Ultium, with May sales of just 9,500 EVs highlighting challenges. Revised plans aim for 200,000 to 250,000 EVs this year, optimistic amidst sluggish EV market growth. Experts doubt EVs will reach even 10% market share by year-end, underscoring the hurdles GM faces in meeting its goals. Indicator number 2, the Costco auto program Gambit. In a bid to boost sales, GM has partnered with Costco's auto program, a significant move indicating their struggle to attract mainstream buyers. The Costco auto program, which facilitates the sale of around 500,000 vehicles annually, has expanded to include GM's mass-market EVs, like the all-electric Equinox and Blazer. This partnership highlights GM's desperation to reach a broader audience. While GM has succeeded in attracting younger, city-dwelling early adopters, the demographic structure of Costco's customer base, primarily suburban and older households with higher incomes, represents a largely untapped market for GM. However, it remains uncertain whether this strategy will effectively convert Costco shoppers into EV buyers. Indicator number 1, consumer sentiment, the trust deficit. GM faces a significant trust deficit in its EV market pursuit due to high-profile recalls and quality issues, notably the Chevrolet Bolt EV's battery fire risks. These setbacks have shaken consumer confidence, impacting GM's brand perception negatively. The reliability challenges with Ultium battery technology and frequent operational issues have exacerbated this situation. GM's efforts to rebuild trust include extended warranties, improved customer service, and consumer education campaigns. However, overcoming these challenges amid fierce competition from Tesla, Ford, and Rivian remains daunting. Rebuilding consumer trust is crucial for GM to succeed in the EV market, requiring consistent delivery and surpassing customer expectations. If you enjoyed this deep dive into GM's current EV struggles, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned to Piston Pundit for more vehicle updates and insights. See you next time.